What's up guys, my name is Isaac Cruz, and for those who don't know me, just a year ago I was working a 9 to 5 as a cook, and fast forward to now I'm making 50k a month selling AI systems. And today I'll be explaining this insanely lucrative business model in a way that a 10-year-old could understand. So instead of using AI for your homework or using AI for these redundant 9 to 5 tasks that your boss forces you to do, you can use it to make thousands of dollars daily. And I want you guys to use me as an example who made $2,000 today selling AI systems. And no, I don't code, I'm not a genius. If I can do it, you can do it too. And because there's so much buzz with AI right now, AI this, AI that, and because I care about you guys, I'm going to explain why this is a real business model and you need to get into it now before it's too late to make an insane amount of money from this AI gold rush. Alright guys, let's get straight into it. Why AI systems and AI automation are the future and how you can bank from it. Complete guide. You won't want to miss out or you'll regret it. I promise. Don't be mad and come back to me and hate me when this blows off. So first, let me introduce how I found AI. But before AI, I did what most people did. I looked at normal 9 to 5 jobs. I was a cook and cashier at this Asian restaurant. I did drop shipping. I sold on Amazon. I even looked at sales jobs. Everyone online said that these were the best ways to make money. I failed at all of these things, and honestly, it was very embarrassing. I was never telling family. I was never telling friends, but I started to notice something. Most people were working very hard and still felt very stuck. And because they didn't have systems or people to help them, that was the very reason. But that's when I found AI, and that was going to be the difference in the business model that would start. Again, AI agency. So that being said, you may ask, why AI? Why not just work a 9 to 5 job if I'm making money over there, if I have guaranteed income over there, yada yada yada, right? A 9 to 5 job works like this. Okay, you wake up early, you drive to work, you sit for hours, you submit to a boss, you get paid once every 2 weeks, and if you stop showing up, the money stops. Okay, I didn't want my income to depend on how many hours I worked or just answering to a boss. Okay, one time it came into work 5 minutes late, and my boss looked at me and was like, "Do you really want to be here?" Of course, I said I want to be here, but do you think I really wanted to be there? Not at all, guys. So that being said, if you're feeling that way, you are an entrepreneur, you need to put your time into something that will give you return, give you leverage, right? And talking about leverage with AI, it's different. Okay, I built a system one time, it works all day and all night, 24/7. Businesses pay me every single month because the AI never stops, and its main goal is to literally grow the business, nothing else. Because of that, they simply want to keep it in their business, and that route felt way more stable to me than any other route or any other industry. And the reason why this business model is so profitable is the way that it pays you. Once you land a client, you'll charge an upfront fee just to put the AI system in their business, and that could well off be $5,000. But it doesn't stop there, because you'll also charge them a monthly retainer just to keep the AI running smooth and in their business. Why is this good? Because you have a recurring revenue that comes in your pocket every single month from the work that you did in the past months without doing more work. And on top of that, your income doesn't reset to zero every single new month, unlike all these other business models out there. So if you're on this video, my friend, I'm assuming that you're different. Obviously, you want a way out. You know that you're gonna make it. You just want to find your way to make it, right? And you may say, I've seen AI everywhere. The AI buzz, AI consulting, AI agency, AI systems, AI automation. What is it? What is it really, right? The system that I'll be explaining is AI receptionist, but I don't want you to think it's just an AI receptionist that I put into a business, because of course you cannot just put that and let that rip. You have to include things with it, right? Obviously some businesses will just want an AI receptionist, but if you want to scale a business, you want to grow a business from the ground up, you're going to pair things with it. I'm sure you've heard a little bit about them, but no one is really telling you what it is. That being said, there are two main types of AI receptionists, an inbound AI receptionist and an outbound AI receptionist. And boy, am I going to get into this and literally explain it like you're a 5-year-old. So that being said, an inbound AI receptionist can take incoming calls, talk to customers, and answer frequently asked questions and book appointments or meetings. However, there is a major difference versus an outbound AI receptionist, and these outbound AI receptionists actively call present or past customers. Think of it like this. So instead of receiving calls, they're making the calls, right? They're talking to customers and answering frequently asked questions, and its main goal is to book appointments or meetings. Oh, but Isaac, there have been plenty of systems in the past that businesses have used. Why is this valid? Well, let me show you the sauce, okay? It works at night, it works on weekends, it works on holidays, it never gets tired, never gets sick, never complains, it never asks for raises, and it can speak 30+ languages. A human cannot do that. Name a human that can do that. Not even Usain Bolt can do that. But AI can, practically guaranteeing that businesses save money, get more customers, and that right there is the real value that you're providing with an AI system that you put into a business. But it doesn't just stop there. Let me give you the actual insider. If you pair this with a lead generation or an AI bundle, you can charge anywhere between 2K to 7K to a business that you put the system in. And when I refer to an AI bundle, I'm basically just referring to a bunch of AI systems under an umbrella that you offer to a business. And a couple examples of these systems that I've been able to pair with an AI receptionist to scale past that 7K mark per deal is an AI Google review system and an AI lead reactivation system. On that note, if you want to fast check your way to success and you don't want to waste your time, money, energy, effort on things that don't actually work while having access to me and a group of guys that I've scaled to 10, 20, 30K per month, DM me YT on Instagram and I'll get to you. But my friend, let's get down to the bare bones. Why do businesses love AI? And it's more simple than you would ever think, right? AI shows numbers, results, and key performance indicators right away. Aside from being able to help thousands of customers at once, it shows how many calls come in, how many people got booked, how many people didn't answer, and this helps business owners know what is working, what is not, how to save thousands of dollars, and by the way, $35,000 minimum, because a front desk receptionist or a staff that takes calls inbound or does outbound usually costs $35K minimum in the US, and it helps them solve their 3 biggest problems. How to get new customers, because in the past they've all come through word of mouth, walk-ins, referrals. We're past that, by the way. Number 2, proactively helping manage appointments through reminders, SMS campaigns, email campaigns. The list goes on, and effectively following up and retaining clients of that business through activation campaigns. And they sprinkle on top, all without constant training or management. And since AI works 100 times harder than any human on this planet, AI drives predictable results for that business, tells them what to do, tells them what not to do, and that right there is why people keep paying. Another topic that I'll introduce is why AI beats out any other business models, and specifically dropshipping, okay? I try to learn dropshipping. Dropshipping depends on ads, trends, shipping times, suppliers, and one bad week, everything breaks. Customers get mad, ad gets expensive, trends dies fast, but with AI, I don't worry about trends, okay? Every business needs their phones answered, customers helped, new customers, and data for improvement, and AI does that every single day. It's predictable, by the way. That's why AI feels safer. And in no way am I dissing dropshipping, but when you're tied to a platform, most platforms will take the side of a customer. You can imagine how that goes when you get one bad complaint on a product that you've never seen that lands into a customer's hand. Trust me, I've been through it. I got my store banned. Well, how about e-commerce? Amazon and Shopify selling can work. Okay, I've done Amazon FBA, FBM, wholesale, all of that. But Amazon and Shopify, they control everything. They can change rules, IP ban, raise fees, shut down accounts, hold your funds, and you don't own the platform. But with AI, you actually own the business, meaning that whatever you put in is what you'll get out. So what does that mean? The ability to scale your business is fully in your hands. And if you're on this video, chances are you want something of your own and you know that you can build it. And on top of that, with the right AI system, AI does 80% of the work when it comes to delivering results to clients. And clients pay me every single month, no middleman, by the way, and that right there feels way more secure. Next, AI versus sales jobs. And sales jobs and door-to-door, they're hard, guys. You hear no all day, and if you don't close, you don't get paid. In a sales job, your income directly depends on your energy, your ability to show up every single day, and your results are set every single month. And if you stop working, the money stops as well. But with AI, it's different. I don't sell my time, I own a system, and the AI handles the lead follow-up, books calls and appointments, reactivates old leads, and answers questions before I ever talk to someone. And that means I don't rely on commission checks. I don't have to chase every single lead. Businesses pay me every single month to keep the system running, and I'm 99.999% sure that that feels more stable and that feels more secure, and that you guys could agree. Okay, Isaac, everything that you're saying about AI is amazing, but is there any proof that AI is actually the future? Yes, 1,000,000%, and big leaders around the world are all talking about AI right now. Mark Zuckerberg is talking about AI, Elon Musk is talking about AI, and when leaders agree on one thing, that matters. And it's come to the point that it's common knowledge that businesses are all moving towards AI, okay? Because it saves time, it saves money, and it brings in a new business. And that's why I built this business in the very beginning. If you behind the screen have made it this far, congratulations, because you have essential pieces of information up here that will allow you to provide value to any business, entity, person, whatever it is. However, I want you to know that information up here is nothing without execution. On that topic, this is a real business, not a side hustle. A side hustle is small. It comes, it goes, but this right here is different because businesses all over the world rely on AI every single day. They need it to run, and every single business will need to adopt AI just to stay competitive with other businesses. What does that mean to you? That means that businesses will pay you an upfront payment to put the AI system in the business, and then on top of that, pay you a monthly fee to maintain the AI system. And the best part about selling a product that's a need versus being a want in a business is that it's very easy to find long-term clients that view you as a partner, because these are real systems that you can rely on to achieve results for your clients. That right there is a real business, and it's not for people looking for shortcuts or for quick wins. It's for people that want to build something bigger than themselves and that will last here after they're gone. So my final message, I'm still in college, and just a year ago, I was working a 9-to-5 as a cook. It sucked. I hated it, but I chose to build something real. And AI isn't magic. It's not hype. It's not just a smart tool. It's something that helps businesses work better. And if you build it the right way, it can change your life too. And if you understood this video, you're probably never going to get over of how big of an opportunity this is for the next decades to come. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to build a 6-figure AI agency from scratch. And if you don't want to be left behind, do not miss that.